Welcome to the Daily Spiral. So, let's be honest. Have you ever found yourself defending a man whose only personality trait is being tall just because he has a jawline that could cut diamonds? Yeah, you're not alone. Turns out our brains are fundamentally broken. And today, we're going to get into exactly why you're so attracted to people who are just absolutely unequivocally bad for you. I mean, seriously, just think about it for a second. The guy could have the emotional depth of a puddle and a text-back time of like 3 to 5 business days, but because he kind of looks like a movie star, you're already picking out wedding colors. So why do we do this? Well, it's not actually your fault. It's science. Okay, the big fancy psychological reason for your terrible taste in partners is called the halo effect. It's the reason you think that hot serial killer on Netflix is just, misunderstood. And it's why you're willing to ignore a whole parade of red flags for that one single solitary green flag, being hot. Let's get into it. So way back in 1920, this psychologist, Edward Thorndike, he basically figured out that our brains are super lazy, like incredibly lazy. When we see one good thing, just one, like a really symmetrical face, our brain just goes, yep, that's the one, and just assumes everything else about them. Their personality, their intelligence, their credit score must be amazing too. And what's wild is just how simple this logic is. Your brain takes this little shortcut, right? It creates this tiny equation. Attractive equals good. That's it. So hot must also mean kind and funny and smart, and he's definitely not going to ghost you. And the best part? Our brain makes this leap with literally zero evidence. None. Zip. Nada. So why are our brains like this? Well, it's basically an evolutionary hangover. See, our caveman ancestors, they saw a symmetrical face and thought, oh wow, good genes, probably healthy, not gonna die from a plague next week. But fast forward to today and you see a guy with great bone structure and think, wow, he must be emotionally stable and a fantastic partner. It's the exact same ancient instinct, just disastrously applied to modern dating. Which brings us to probably the best example of the halo effect you see every single day, the completely unhinged bias we have for tall men. Oh, and speaking of things you see every day, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, picture this. You're at a bar. A man is just staring at you from across the room. Now, if he's 5'7", it's creepy, right? You feel weird, you're texting your friends to come rescue you. But what if he's 6'4"? All of a sudden, he's not a creep. No, he's mysterious. He's brooding. You're wondering what deep, tortured thoughts are going on behind those eyes. It's the exact same action. The only thing that changed was a little bit of geometry. So you have to understand, that feeling you're getting in your stomach, that's not love at first sight. It's your ancient, primitive brain being tricked by a symmetrical face and a height advantage. You are not falling in love with his soul. You are falling in love with his skeleton. But here's the thing. This bias, it doesn't just put attractive people on a pedestal, it also goes out of its way to punish people who don't fit our weirdly specific beauty standards. So yeah, your brain isn't just a simp, it's also a bully. This is called the horn effect, and it's the total opposite of the halo effect. If our brain sees someone as unattractive, or even just clocks one negative trait, like maybe they're short or have a weird haircut, it just fills in all the other blanks with negative stuff. It assumes they must also be incompetent, or mean, or just creepy. It is basically biological discrimination. And this isn't just about who you're dating. This has huge real-world consequences. Study after study has shown that attractive people, on average, make more money. It's actually called the beauty premium. They're also more likely to get hired for jobs. And get this, they even get lighter prison sentences for the exact same crimes. I mean, let's just be real about it. Our entire society is pretty much built to reward beauty and punish everything else. We're running on a system where we treat conventionally attractive people like they're gods who can do no wrong, and we treat people who don't fit that mold like there's something fundamentally wrong with them. So what does all this mean for you? Well, it means it's time for a little public service announcement. From me, your toxic but always well-meaning big sister. You need to accept a really hard truth. Your gut is a complete and total liar. Let's just break it all the way down. You can't trust your gut because that gut feeling is just your lizard brain getting all excited about a symmetrical face. Your gut can't tell if he's a narcissist. Your gut has no idea what his credit score is. And, most importantly, your gut has been successfully tricked into thinking that a six-pack is a personality trait. It is not. So look, if you take only one thing away from all of this, let it be this. Stop
trusting your gut. That little voice in your head that says, oh, but he just has a good vibe. That's not your intuition. That is your ancient, outdated programming. And honestly, that voice is an idiot.
This means you have to start looking for actual, real evidence of a person's character, not just a vague feeling. It's about being practical, maybe even a little bit ruthless. So yeah, that means you should be checking his credit score, not his abs. So please, for the love of your own future happiness, take the control back from your dumb, primitive instincts. Stop letting your lizard brain swipe right on your next heartbreak. Thank you for spiraling with us.